You shoulda. You ain't know. Listen, if you hear any noise or voices in the background, if you can and have the willpower, disregard it. All right. So, listen to this, right? Pause. All right, all right, all right. Listen, here's this one. You ever did something to someone and regret doing it? Me neither. So, that being said, so here's a little something, right? Hey, hey, she was a wreck. So, listen here. All right. This is a little bit about those that are in denial, that are that like literally like to sit in their own denial, you know? Because like they just like to dwell in the dark. Listen, since since y'all like keep refusing to come to the light, you know, there's something for you. And it's like it's almost like okay, it's almost like when you plant a seed in the ground, like you plant a seed in the ground and then like come back like 3 days later, whatever, and like you still like and you think it's not growing. You feel me? And like you even water it. You've been watering it though. You've been watering it, but you ain't like. And in a week, like you ain't see no growth. Like not saying you ain't see no growth. It's just like it ain't came out of the ground yet. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, like weeks later or something, you see it coming out of the ground. It's sprouting. You know, like I find out like the bamboo takes like 3 years up in the ground before it's like sprouts, and then it like doubles its sprouting when it sprouts like every like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something. Like it well it grows like 4 extra inches real quick. Like you feel me? Something similar to that. Like so. So the thing is, this happens with life. This happens organically. You feel me? So the thing is, when y'all like to be in your denial and you like to be all up in your denial, y'all planted something, and it's you feel me? And it's gonna have a life of its own. Yeah, yeah. So that being said, you ever heard something about a internal inferno? Huh? Well, y'all been working real good on it. Y'all been working on. It's like it's something that you just can't escape. Okay, so quite unfortunate that y'all have chose to plant those kind of seeds. That's why the ancients have always said it is essential to be clean, stay clean. Cleanliness is close to godliness. So, make me a smoothie here. So, this being said, okay, and there, this kind of goes for like those that like if somebody try to give you money to try to take somebody out or keeps quiet about something or try to like have you take an oath about keeping a secret. Did you know like that's a weapon to be used against you? That's why they got whistleblowers. Cause they no longer like not gonna keep hiding them secrets or keep dwelling in that type of darkness because it's eating at them. Things are spiritually eating at certain individuals, literally. So Quite unfortunate. Anywho, be wise. All right? Be wise, okay? When you giving yourself over to, like, don't give yourself over to demonic entities and everything like that. Just don't claim your individuality. Don't be like, don't be no NPC. All right? I'm just saying, because things are actually about to speed up. 2026, that type of season and what have you. Like, it's gonna be very special. It's gonna be. I'm just so excited. Huh. Okay, so some are just gonna be like, we're all everybody's about to see what individuals about to see what individuals are reaping individually. All right, everybody's gonna see y'all can't hide the boy y'all hide. We other gonna see what y'all reaping for what y'all sowed. Yo, you for me, yo, being vulnerable is special to the heart. You for me, being having empathy. And then when I find out, I also find out there are some individuals that lack emotion. Let me say it like this. You ever heard of the IQ, intelligence quotient? Okay, and then you got something called the EQ, emotional quotient. Some individuals have a low emotional quotient. That means they're not really good leaders. Look that up. Look that up. Look up emotional quotient. Look it up in the trait. Okay. You got those that were when in certain positions that used intellectual quotient and try to hold positions that are meant for those with emotional quotients. Okay. I have a high emotional quotient. When you have an emotional quotient, a high emotional quotient, or an emotional quotient, and it's high, pretty high, okay, you have self-awareness. Okay, you for me. So those that don't really have empathy have a low emotional quotient. All right. Okay. So the thing is, I don't. You for me. I don't think I'm. You for me. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. You know. I just know I know better. All right. So individuals, everybody's about to find out what's about to happen because all the masks is about to come off. The aliens is about to show their face. Things about to get real for some strange. Things about some individual. It's about to be real. So no, not to give y'all power away to anything outside of y'all, or try to get gifts to things outside of y'all. Uh, well, I'm not saying give gifts, like get receive receive gifts from things that you really don't know too much about. Okay, when you go in and get into your meditations, get in, where the source of all things, the source of all that is, can give you great gifts that nobody can take from you. I'm talking about spiritual gifts that, you know they'll be like, how'd you do that, type of thing. Okay, so like I said, you gonna have these things that's gonna come in outside yourself that's gonna try to give you gifts, or try to get you to go on their side. You feel me? And if you really don't know yourself, you feel me, they'll use fear. They'll try to smile, try to whisper to you. You feel me? The thing is, do you know you? What does your heart tell you? Listen to your heart. You got to build up your emotional quotient. Look up what that means, okay? There's no excuse, because people use that against you because you don't know what it is. You feel me? I have mine is very balanced. It's just I have a very high emotional quotient, okay? Now, I love y'all. Find something safe to do. Stay accountable.